Right. So, everyone, my name is Ashok Veda. I'm a lead mentor with DataMites. Today, I'm here to host the success story of Atasi. Am I pronouncing your name right? Atashi, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Atashi, first of all, let me congratulate you.
Thank you, sir.
And maybe we can start with your academic profile. You're a fresher, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So maybe start with your academic profile and your ambition towards data science or machine learning engineering.
Hello, everyone. I am Atasi Dalal. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. I have completed my master's in statistics from Utkal University, Odisha. During my academics, I just developed interest in data science and all, doing my projects. And after that, I came to Bangalore, and there I joined DataMites team for a course in data science and all. Along with that, I have also done my internship there as well. After that, after finishing the course, I got placed by the DataMites team itself. That's in Kotai Electronics as an ML developer right now. That's all.
All right. So interesting that you have a statistics background. So it's a more like a logical direction, isn't it? What was your ambition when you started your career journey towards data science? What was your ambition?
So when I started my journey as a data science, like I want to share my complete review. Like when I reached Bangalore, I didn't know anything about like where to start the course and all. But I research a lot and find DataMites is the perfect platform to start my career with. And the mentors there's also very like welcoming, and I joined there. After that, we started with Python and all. I find all those things very interesting, like Python and very machine learning and all. So I started my journey there, and I started practicing a lot also. And after that, I started applying everywhere, and but I was not that much sure to how to do all of these things. But DataMats really helped me in all the cases.
Okay. So do you have a Python background before? Do you know a bit of programming?
So in my masters itself, I have done R programming, but Python I didn't know at well that time. But I find Python very easy to understand. It's basically very compared to English language itself. So it's very easy to understand.
Yeah, of course, I agree with you. That's kind of like a um, motivation for the people who are not from development background or tech background,
Yes.
wanted to get into the science. Let me tell you, even now, lots of people are scared. So when you talk to people, I speak to many of the aspirants. They're kind of scared that Python is a programming language. So many are not comfortable with it, and that's why they delay their decision towards it. Sometimes people spend about an year just thinking about, can I make it? So you say it's easy. How long it took for you to master Python?
So I am a quick learner. So what's taught in the class, I just remember everything, and after that I make the notes, and I just see through the notes, and that's all, sir. It didn't take very much. It's like 1 month itself.
You are comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you said you are an exceptional learner, quick learner. You'd have seen other people within your batch, right? What was the average, like how much time people have taken to get comfortable with Python? Anyone in your batch who are average? What was your experience? Yeah.
So I think like it's 2 months or 3 months is very much enough for
More than
masters to that course.
correct. So right. So about 1.5 month is what we say. 4 to 6 weeks is an average time for anyone to learn Python. right? And Atashi, how about your statistics? I'm not going to ask because your education is into statistics. But anyway, because you have studied statistics, what is the part of statistics you actually needed for data science? Do you think the people who don't have any statistical background can catch up with the data science statistics? How long it will take?
Sir, so the thing is like very basic by statistics is asked in data science course, or its involvement of statistics is very basic. You need to learn very basic of what is regression, correlation. That's the main building of data science, I think, like that. And above all that, descriptive statistics like what's dispersion, mean, median mode, and variance itself, and interquartile range, and a little bit of hypothesis testing and all. That will be very much enough for learning the basics.
Yeah, it's not your opinion. It's actually true. What you told is correct. So the syllabus mostly consists of this, a little bit more. Essentially, you understand the concept of variance. Most of your machine learning algorithm works on the variance. Variance is a difference in your data, right? That's the whole idea of machine learning algorithms. Learning from the data is coming from variance, right? And of course, there are other things. So even for people who come from non-statistical background, have nothing to do with statistics, in my opinion, it should take a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to master statistics as well to the level needed for data science. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay. Now the most interesting part, machine learning. What
Sir,
was your experience?
sir, when it started, I was like, I am just reading statistics, doing statistics in my computer itself in Python. I think that like that, like the linear regression itself, it's completely statistic. So we have learned that. After that, we started with logistic and K-means and all. So I find all of these things very interesting, and I learn very well. And everyone can learn all the things if they like listen carefully what the teacher going to say and all. It's very very easy.
So being a good student is enough, is what you say.
No, sir, I am saying like it like paying the attention to detail is the
It's
thing that's it.
important, right? It's a very quick question. What's your favorite algorithm?
So, so it's depending on the data itself. I find all the algorithms like decision tree or XGBoost what suit the most. I will go with that. It's not like I have.
Well, you know what, XGBoost is what most of the time we use, and decision trees, maybe random forest, is something we use for general applications.
Yes, sir.
Have you also looked into a more deeper algorithms? Like, have you went into different neural networks, computer vision, CNN, and stuff like that? It's a part of the course, isn't it?
Yes, sir. So, like my current job itself is on computer vision and machine learning developer. So, I am already got into that subjects like computer vision and what's other ANN, CNN, on all of that things. I was coping up myself with that also. So, it's also very like it's not that tough to learn those things also.
Oh, you already joined. When did you join your company?
Sir, it's 3 days I have joined it.
Okay, recently joined, right? Okay, good, good. I mean, I thought you were from previous batch. So, good, Atashi. So, totally, can you just explain your total? Of course, you have learned the building blocks, which is Python, statistics, and machine learning algorithms. There's a lots of other topics will be covered as a part of the course. So, what was your overall 4 to 5 months, isn't it? That's the phase two, 4 months roughly, and then you have another 4 to 5 months for the projects and internship. So, could you share the experience and maybe some tips? The people who are attending this call are not only people who are aspirants, there are a lot of people who are currently studying as well with DataMites, right? So, if you can give some tips and how did you actually study during this, live sessions?
So,
That will
sir,
be helpful.
I was a offline learner. So I joined there as an offline learner. So after joining, the course started with basic of Python and all the like what list and all. So those things I just very new to those things. So I keep myself learning every day and taking the notes and asking all the things I got like I don't understand this. I always asking the tutors, and after the classes also, if I find anything that I didn't understand, I will go to the tutor and they really helped me. Like they taught me like it is that thing that you are not good and you can do it better, and they always say something like that. So I practiced a lot during the classes itself, and after finishing the Python they moved to ML part, the machine learning part. So it's also didn't took very much to finish, and after that they started a bit of deep learning and SQL itself. So all the classes are very good. Nisarg are itself very good at SQL and all. So after that I completed, and that's all, sir.
It's a smooth sailing for you, is what you're saying.
Yes,
Okay. How much time you spend per day? Of course, classes are about 2.5 hours. Physical classrooms you attended in Bangalore, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Right. So after the classroom sessions, how much time you usually spend on practicing the topics?
So, sir, after finishing the class, I didn't came to my home, so I always stayed there. And with a bunch of people, I started practicing and discussing all the things that, like, what's this and that. If we got any problem, then we reach to the tutor itself. And I there also in DataMites, I spent after the class, I think 4 to 5, like. We go there at 10 a.m. and come at 5 or 4 p.m. itself. That's how.
Full time over here.
So actually, the thing is, I want to mention here the like environment DataMites is providing there, like the classroom and cope up with that, the study structure and all the tutors. It will motivate all the students to go there and practice, and all the lots of students they're also practicing with them. So you will get a motivation to not come home and practice with them. That's how I got to.
Very good. I'll make this note and probably will increase the capacity, because there is also like requests coming to increase the capacity, which came to me as well from many people. But as you were saying, it really helped you to stay back after the classes, practice with your other study buddies.
Yes, sir.
Because going back, sometimes it's very you may not have a proper environment in PGs, isn't it? Where you stay. So if you stay in the DataMites venue itself, that's a very good point. So I will recommend it to DataMites to expand the capacity, because this request coming in. Wonderful. So you spend almost 4 hours after the classes in terms of learning things.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's very good. So Atashi, tell me about your, after you complete all of this, have you finished your IABAC certification, all of that? I think there's a signal issue. Atashi, still there? Atashi, let me know if you can hear me. Um, you're not
Sorry,
audible.
sir.
No
Internet
problem.
is glitchy.
Yeah, we are facing it all across the country nowadays. That's fine. So let me ask the question again. So you've been spending 4 hours in the classrooms after you're finishing off your the classes, right? And that is good. So um, have you finished your IABAC certification? The
Sir,
You
no,
haven't
sir.
finished it yet?
No.
Oh, it's still pending for you. Okay, no issues. So have you finished the job ready score? I think that should have been done, right? Otherwise, they won't send you to the interview.
Yes.
How was the experience of after finishing the live classes? You enter into the placement services as well as the projects and internship. Could you describe the experience of how it went? Number of projects you did, what kind of projects you did?
There are 4 capstone projects. We have took the subjects like home loan default risk prediction, and another one was automobile car prediction, and CNN right slip disease prediction using CNN, and basic one was flight fare prediction. And after the finishing of the course, we really took 1 month to complete all the 4 capstone projects. And after that, we moved to our live project. It was like a client project about ABC Tech Company. There we have to predict the tickets, ITSM ticket prediction, like how many tickets they are getting and what are the priorities and all. That's kind of thing. And that also took 1 month itself to complete the course, like projects. After that,
Wonderful.
sir, so after that, and we like after finishing the projects, we at that time itself we give all the exams about like how to like the job ready assessment test. So it was like very basics of reasoning and maths and statistics and programming itself. So we completed that, and I take 2 mock interview to finish all
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
So after that, I got this.
Okay, the first mock interview, you haven't cleared the mock interview, right? What was the learning from it?
So actually, at that time, I was very nervous, so I
Okay.
didn't.
All right. Okay. That's good. I mean, you took the mock interview seriously. Otherwise, you won't be nervous. That's actually appreciated. So second interview, you cleared it. And then after clearing the mock interviews, you started getting the real job calls, right? How many you have taken?
Sir,
How-
it's my first job interview. I got selected.
That's fantastic. So you saved a lot of energy of placement team then. that that for others, I mean, I must say this, right? Of course, everyone try to get it in the first attempt, but not getting in the first 2 3 attempts is also normal, because most of the majority of the people at Atashi is exceptional. She herself told that she is a fast learner. So some people are exceptional, so they'll get it in the first try, but usually it takes about 2 3 failures, which is very normal. Most of the other participants, even in the last month when I met them after the successful, so everyone failed 2 3 times. It's very common. Okay, that's good. So you didn't have much learning because you cleared in the first attempt. But could you share the experience of the first interview? What are the questions they asked? What kind of approach you have taken in answering them?
Sir, I want to mention one thing that before getting a part time help helped me a lot of getting the job interviews at well. But before that also I started applying myself. So there I get rejected so much, and I learned from there how to crack the interviews, how to get the out of nervousness zone, and how to answer all the questions. So yes, when I attended the this interview itself, so they asked me about list and what's the Fibonacci series, and how to that prime number, how to do it, and all that kind of stuff with very theory questions and all. I answered all of them. So that's also.
That's all okay. So they're more into basic concepts is what they have tested. It's interesting that you told you also got some interviews by yourself, not apart from the data mites, right, which you failed. What's the channel you use? Because there's a lot of people asking how to apply. Of course, data mites have a very good team and they'll kind of give you a lot of interviews. But I appreciate people. I encourage people to apply for themselves. Usually, I think LinkedIn it works. But what's your experience? Which are the channels you apply?
Sir, Naukri, I didn't find any job from there. LinkedIn itself helped me a lot getting all this job and all. At first, I got a job like a data analyst role at Zomato itself, Mumbai. So they asked me question in SQL. At that time, I didn't know that much of depth in SQL. That's why I failed there, and I was a bit nervous. So DataMites also helped me get out of this nervousness zone. And after getting all these interviews and all, I itself myself also got out of this job.
Yeah. So you revised SQL and other things as well again, and you're here. So
Yeah.
Zomato, you got it through LinkedIn, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Any tips? How did you apply? You simply search there and apply. What process you followed?
Yeah, that's all. Like you have to apply by that and look for all this criteria that's matching to your profile and what you have done and what company's requirement is all about. So I always I did my resume correction more than ever 50 times itself. So every time I see a job preference, so I go to that and then I see all those things. I just take them, copy it, and put in ChatGPT and see all these things how to what's the criteria they are needing, and I see myself what's all the criteria my profile is matching. Then itself I modify my resume and I apply there.
Excellent. In fact, that's a standard process. Every job application should have its own unique resume, which is designed or fine-tuned for that particular job description. Well, we have ChatGPT nowadays, as you said. You can copy paste these things, and ChatGPT will give you a nice, short, customized resume which can be applied. Apart from that, DataMites also helped you in resume, initial resume, right? There is a format I
Yes,
think
sir.
we follow.
They provide the format. So after that only I started doing all the things. Like they got me the basics of what it is needed. Not if they are not there, I would not know anything like how the templates are made and all. So then after I started rectifying itself by myself.
Okay. All right. So, how long it took you to get into the job after you completed your projects and everything? How many months gap?
So actually, I want to mention for those who are fearing here, I also feared. One time, I also feared if I am going to get a job or not. So that everyone also feared this thing. I also take a gap. I was like, if I am getting a job and all. So DataMites itself really helped me to get out of this because I was getting constant job notification by my mail from their side. So that's helped me I am getting job notification itself. Before that, it was like if I am applying 100 or 200, I would get one or two. So that was the fear before, but after clearing the mock in DataMites, the part team really helped me. Like in 1 week, I would get 4 to 5 job scheduling, and if I am interested, I can apply there.
That's good, right? You're getting 4 job interviews in a week. That's
Yeah.
actually very good, right? I think we have most of the information. So just to summarize, for the people who have joined later in this call, Atashi is a fresher. She's a fresher from which background, Atashi? I forgot. Statistics background, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Statistics background, and she joined DataMites July last year. I guess that's a batch,
Yes.
and more or less it takes about 8 to 9 months. Maybe, so she completed her course diligently without any gaps. She joined an offline batch over here in Bangalore. As she says, she is one of the fast learners, and she cleared the job interview, the client job interview in first attempt. The first job reference for her, and she cleared it. Now she's joining as an ML engineer, joined as ML engineer, already working 3 days. So, Atashi, that is all from my side. Maybe you any last words from your side before we move on to the Q&A? What's your message to the people who are currently learning or thinking of starting their journey?
So my message to all the aspirants that they are in the phase right now and who are struggling, like they are thinking one point of time, all of us thinks like we are not going to get any. All the things in the night itself, myself also, I thought like that, am I getting a job? But it is the thing, the negativity is the thing that's keeping you behind your, getting your dream job. Like you need to get out of that zone and you need to start applying. You just need to apply or get any course. Like I find, like myself, I find DataMites itself, the people living in Bangalore itself, it's very good to join offline there. The host and all the facilities, the environment they provide, it is really gonna help you. Like you can understand the like how the corporate life is going on and all. So like myself find that very much helpful for me, and everyone will get job. So you need to just apply by yourself also, learning from yourself. It's not about all the things the mentors teach you. That's not enough. You need to stay applying. You need to rectify your resume itself. You need to put your efforts into it. They will do 100%, but you need to give your 200% into it. Then only you can get the job. That's all, sir.
That's very, very good message. Thank you very much, Dashi. There's nothing I need to add to it. So you have essentially covered all the areas. I fully agree with Tadashi. I see most people who are successful have the very similar attitude. Attitude is important. Um, you find a lot of people talking about you don't get a job as a fresher. This is only for IT jobs. You should be lucky to get a job. This is all just I would say nothing has a basis. There is no data basis for it. Sometimes when people can't become successful themselves, or they just don't understand the market, they keep on making the statements. Um, so if you're really focused, if you see, I mean, a lot of people are actually transitioning to data science, machine learning, AI, all of freshers, not from great backgrounds, but very similar backgrounds to what most of you people are who are learning right now or trying to start your journey. It's all about attitude. You always keep the positive side of it. Ensure that you just focus on the studies. Um, like Atashi, if you can spend 3-4 hours over your learning time, I can pretty much guarantee you that you will be landing into a dream job very quickly. It's all about a simple equation of your discipline effort. Um, I also tell people that do not waste your time in social media. You can have 4 windows of 30 minutes to check your Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever social media you are using. I personally feel, I see as well, a lot of youngsters waste their time in social media and they know that there is nothing coming from it, but they kind of waste a lot of time. I'm not against it. That gives a lot of connectivity, and that is the world we are moving in. But it just to be a disciplined manner. So you just have to have a fixed windows, morning, afternoon, evening, and if you want tonight, 30 minutes. Even if you spend 2 hours, that's fine. But constant distraction will basically deter your learning. That's one message from me. Apart from that, I think Natasha has covered most of these things. Um, I have questions now. A lot of questions from people who are in the call itself, and there are lots of people attending from LinkedIn and YouTube as well. I request DataMites team to copy paste the messages, comments from LinkedIn or YouTube, and people who are attending from LinkedIn and YouTube, please put your questions in the comments over there. DataMites team will essentially copy paste it over here. We'll take it out. So I'll start with the questions over here. This first question is from Reishu. What are the help provided by PAT team, placement assistance team? I think you have answered it, Hitachi. Because she has asked one more time, just maybe a quick brief, please.
After completing my mock interviews, they constantly in touch with me, the PAT team itself. Like if my resume is up to the mark, what's the correction I need to make in my resume itself, and they provide through mail the job requirements in the industry. And after that, if the criteria is matching to you, suitable to you, you can apply there, and they will call back if the you are getting an interview schedule. They will call and inform you. They really helped a lot. In my case, I really appreciate the PAT team very much.
Okay. I also congratulate PAT team doing a very good job. Next question from Nitin. What are you most excited about as you start your new role in machine learning? Okay. This is from Nitin. What are you most excited about your new job?
So I guess for everyone, the first job is very exciting. It's not exceptional in my case. I am also very much excited, and I am now trying to do all best I can do from my side to like cope up with all the things they are doing, and try to learn as quick as possible all the things that's going on there, and try to cope up with the team itself.
Okay, so another question. I don't have the name. It's from anonymous attendee. What is the job location and where you got placed?
So the job location itself in Kolkata right now, and the company itself is Kotai Electronics. It's an AI and computer vision company. That's all.
So you got it in your place, isn't it?
Sorry, what's it?
You got it. You got the job in your place.
Yes, sir.
That's interesting. Thank you. Um, Another question. I think you answered it before. What motivated you to pursue machine learning?
There is nothing like motivation work for me. It's like I don't find motivation works. It's constant reading and all. It's not in motivation. You need to be consistent in all the things you are doing. That's the thing. And motivation really doesn't help that lot.
It's a short, there is a two different ways. Motivation is a short-lived and more discipline is more long, is what you want to say. The
Yes.
question may be slightly otherwise. Why did you took machine learning? What is the motivation towards that? I guess this is a trending job you would have discovered online, and you anyway you're from statistics. It makes a very good sense for you, machine learning, right? Okay.
Yes, sir. Like that time when I was in my post graduation itself, I find data and all like we are doing it manually. So I got to know that time like it can be done in like using PC and also I started discovering that from there. I'm very much pretty much fascinated by it. That's why I joined there.
Okay, great. Another question. How do you plan to continue developing your skills and knowledge in machine learning?
So it's like I took a course myself from DataMites team, and they will provide online list of videos you need to like see if you get forgetting anything, and they are classroom also. You can go there and you can also see all the videos. If you are forgetting anything, you can see from there. So machine learning part, I didn't need to go to any other side or like for myself Python or machine learning or SQL. I get all the resources from DataMites itself. I constantly going through the videos and all, so that helped me. And I got questions and all. I find that from ChatGPT itself, like what's the question itself and all. I practice from there.
Just to add to that, I pinged my LinkedIn profile. There are good resources which talks about upcoming things. There is a lot of developments in Gen AI and a lot of open source frameworks. I'm pretty sure you guys, some of you have used Llama 3, 3.1, which is an amazing one. We are currently using in a couple of our client projects as well. How do you keep yourself learning? Is just make sure that you are subscribed to right channels. There are lots of GitHub channels, even LinkedIn, and just be active, watch the news. And whatever framework comes in the market, they will come with a very elaborate documentation with examples of stuff. It's just a matter of time you need to invest. So you should have, as Atashi says, discipline. So if you can take few hours a week, make sure that you're trying to experiment the new things coming in the market, that is good enough for you to ensure that you're learning continuously. And same thing applies for you as well, Atashi. Keep on watching out for the new developments. That's a good question. Thank you. Could you suggest some ways to make resume good? I think she already did. So the base resume will come from placement team from DataMatch itself, and ChatGPT along with the job description will give you pretty much decent one. It's just that you have to put some more time and make sure that your resume is to your satisfaction, reflecting your skills, your interests, and also matching to the job description. question from Mohammed. So his name is Mohammed from Somalia. Very excited to join this webinar. I want to say congratulations, dear. Okay, sure. He's looking for webinar related things. I'll take care of it. Thank you. What was the biggest challenge you faced during your job process? Jama. Biggest challenge you faced in job process?
To get out of my nervous zone. Like I was failing a lot because of this nervousness. I really completely got blank in 2-3 interviews. I applied for them. I got selected for the interview round, but due to my nervousness, my mind itself completely blank at that time. I couldn't code itself. So that's the challenge I faced during the interview.
Okay, now you're away from it. So that shouldn't be a problem. It's not just you. Most people have it. I have a question from Kaja from YouTube. Kaja Shiol SK. Sir, AI company is getting absolutely. You're talking about, do AI companies hire from DataMites? Yes, a lot of them. I myself hire from DataMites. I can transparently say more than 60% of my colleagues working in Rubix are coming from DataMites. So that's one of the reasons I'm lucky. So yeah, so there are other companies as well, many AI companies. I can say about Bangalore. Just want to add one more thing is that as you're talking about classroom in Bangalore, but DataMites have classroom in almost 14 cities. Pune, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Coimbatore, Chennai, Hyderabad, and many other places, Mumbai as well. So all of these places have this pretty much similar infrastructure and staff. So if you're from any of the tier 1 cities or even tier 2 cities, you should be able to find DataMites physical classroom over there as well. Just Google for it. I think we have answered all the questions. Very good. All right. Good. So that is all. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And Atashi, thank you very much for taking time. I have to insist again, because I find most people who are successful, they won't, they will be very hesitant to speak and share their experience. So a lot of people think that once they get a job, they are done with everything. They are now going to the corporate life, and thank you very much, and they'll just go towards their own way. But just taking time and sharing your experience will motivate a lot of aspirants. The value they get from your own success, being a fresher and whatever other domains you are transition to data science and ML and AI fields, because it's a real story and it has your real learning and journey and stuff. It is a very valuable for the people who are learning or planning to actually start this journey. So I appreciate you, Atashi, for taking time and sharing your story, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye.